Hey guys, Ace Ginger here, and today I'm coming to you with Zantagu update video number 13. Now it's been, I think, 6 months since I've done anything with my channel, so I'm sorry for not uploading or communicating with y'all, but I'm gonna have to talk about that for a second. And honestly, I'm not gonna make excuses. I just haven't had much time, and the time I did have, I spent it in other ways, and it's just slowly gotten away from me. I feel bad about it, but at this point it is what it is, so I don't know what else to say. So I don't want this project to die, and I have worked on it, so I'm going to continue making videos from time to time. I may not be as consistent about uploads, although I'll try my best, and whenever I want to, I will make videos. But I just want to say I appreciate the views and likes that I do get, and I love hearing from people who support or enjoy my work. That's honestly awesome as a creator, and I may never make it big on YouTube with that formula. I know I need to be more consistent or really go at it if I want to make it further, but honestly, that's never really been my goal. I really just wanted to create an awesome map that everyone could eventually use and enjoy for free, and I wanted to have a lot of fun doing it along the way. And so far, I think that I've accomplished that. YouTube is really fun for me, my server is pretty fun, but honestly, the main goal has always been to build the map, and I think sometimes I haven't always made that clear. So I will continue to make these videos, especially if you guys are still watching or paying attention to this, but I don't know. So I guess I'll just start talking about the progress on the map since the last update, with that said. So, what I've been doing, I've added a little to this town square area. Obviously it's not done. I haven't been motivated to work on the town square lately. It's just one of those things that's been half finished and just kind of chilling there for a while now. But it's going to be pretty cool eventually. I just got to work up to it. Sometimes that's how it goes. That's what happens with my castle sometimes. But basically I added this little span of houses. I'm not exactly sure how close it was previously, but it's pretty cool. And I have also done a lot with these trees and such. I've kind of coated the trees over here, and I sort of worked on this waterfall a little bit. I got the stones around it to look a little nicer, I think, and I kind of made it fit into the landscape a little more. I'm probably going to cover this whole mountain with trees and the backside of all that with trees as well, sort of to complete the outskirts of that part of the map anyway. And also, I've worked a little bit on this cliff area. I have built this pretty cool road and such that's going to go up through there. I'm pretty happy with how that's turned out so far. And one other thing that I should probably mention, I'm coating literally everything with this tall grass stuff because I think it adds a lot of nice texture. So that's going basically everywhere that's grass. I've just decided that that's what I like, and I'm going with it. So it's kind of spotty over here because I haven't quite finished implementing that, but it's pretty much everywhere. So just wanted to clear that up. But anyways, I built this. I think the staircase might have been here. I'm not 100% sure, but it's pretty cool. It goes back into here. And back behind these houses, I ended up installing a new church. And I think this church turned out a lot better than my other one. Now that I kind of had the practice of building the first one, I think this one just ended up being a lot more fun and easy to build. So from this angle over here, it looks really sweet in my opinion. This church over here. So I'm not sure what will be done with the old church, but this new one anyway, I think really kind of fits the scene pretty well. And I've also obviously done a little bit with sort of this outside cliff area. I put some vines up, trees, I built this house, and I built this nice little windmill thing over here, which was pretty fun to build. I've never really built anything like that, but I think it turned out alright. Let me know in the comments as always. I don't know, it's kind of fun to build something like that. I just don't usually build new things, but I think I'm getting better at trying new things over time. It's taken me a while to work up to it, but slowly getting a little more variation into the town. But anyways, I also did this sort of little diagonal bridge and road thing over here, which is really cool. It's very hard to build diagonal bridges, at least in my opinion, that look good and function. In order to do that, it had to be kind of small, but from this angle, I think it looks pretty cool. So, nice little diagonal bridge. Probably the only one I'll ever build, honestly, in this town. I've experienced a little lag right there, but hopefully that doesn't show up on the video. And also, I did sort of this little cave area. I haven't finished this yet, but it's eventually going to pop out on the other side. I thought that would be fun. I don't think it's really that realistic, but at this point, I'm mostly doing things because they're cool or they're really fun to make, or I think they'll be fun to experience as a person exploring this town rather than building for realism. I've really kind of decided that that's a much better philosophy, unless your goal is to build a realistic map. At this point, I've decided my goal is to build a really cool fantasy map, and I think that that's a little bit more in line with what I've aimed to do this whole time anyways. I just haven't been honest with myself. But anyways, I built this nice little house with a deck over here, some nice vines and stuff. There's now a little road actually that extends off of this bridgeway, so this bridge has a little more purpose. And also back in here, there's another little cave path, which is a lot smaller, but it's actually finished, and it goes into the whatever this is, the the power wheel thing. I can't remember what it's called for the life of me. The mill, yes. The power thing. Okay. Yeah, but now there's a little back entrance to that, so that's pretty nice. It kind of connected that area up. My friend Drowsy Potato recommended that to me, and it turned out really well. Anyways, though, so along this path, we have a nice little tree coverage and stuff. And up here, I really haven't worked on this side of the town in a very long time. Just kind of got away from me, like many other things, obviously. But now it's kind of nice. I just finished up this little front part of it. There's a couple of buildings over here, you know, just standard area and stuff. And going along here, this will eventually, I haven't obviously fully completed this path. It looks a little bit, still needs a little work, but it's doing well, and it's going to come up and eventually connect with this area up here, which you guys have probably not seen in a while. Partially because I haven't uploaded in forever, and partially because it's been a long time since I built that. Anyways. So yeah, now I want to talk about some bridges. I already talked about the little diagonal one, which was pretty fun to try and work on, but this bridge is kind of my newest thing that I'm pretty happy with. It's a double long bridge, and it's got this nice center and the little island there. I built that island by hand just so that this would have a place to perch, I guess. And I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I love building bridges. That's like one of my favorite things to do, so I wanted to put some more in there, and I realized I only have the one over there. I was going to put just one over here, like over at the edge, but I thought it'd be more fun to build a little more difficult and complicated one. So this is what I ended up with, and I think it turned out pretty nicely. Now this whole area over here is not new at all, but since the last update video, I added this little river thing, and that goes through this mountain. It'll go out on the other side, but we're not going to look over there because it's not quite done. But what that has done is allowed me to put another bridge in over here, and this bridge I think turned out really nice as well. I just love building bridges, so sorry about that. But yeah, so this turned out pretty well, and this water kind of just, it's a little creek type thing, like a small, I don't know if I'd call it I guess I'd call it a creek, but a river creek type thing, and it goes into this little cave. It comes out the other side, hooks up with the waterfall that's way over there. But anyways, this bridge is going to kind of connect this area with this area, and then obviously this other bridge is connecting this area to the far area. And the reason I separated this off a little bit is partially just because I think it's more interesting terrain that way, but also because I think over here is where the main port is going to be. The port used to be way over there when I first built the city, but just didn't end up sticking with that, so there's not really a port right now, so probably going to build that around there, maybe somewhere on this southern part. I know you guys don't know cardinal directions around here, but I do, and this is south, so there you go. Yeah, so that's pretty much what's been done so far, and I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out. I really enjoyed building this little riverside view, and I really enjoyed doing that in general. I think, especially, I know we already looked at it, but especially this area with the church and whatnot. Now this little rocky tidbit thing is where that cave is currently coming out at. I may alter that, obviously, so that it looks a little nicer and fits in with the terrain a little better, but I basically just did a simple world edit hollowing thing that made that look the way it did, so I'll fix it up nice and good later. Nice and good. Yeah. So that's pretty much all I've got to talk about this update. I know that feels like basically nothing considering how much of a time gap there's been between videos, but like I said, I haven't been playing a lot of Minecraft either. I just haven't gotten around to it, or haven't been as motivated, whatever the reason, just haven't gotten as much done. So this is what I have to show you guys. So I hope you like what progress I've got. Let me know if you want to me to put anything special in there in the comments, or if you've got any ideas or anything you've got for me, really, be sure to drop a like if you enjoyed this update video. And I hope to see you guys next time. Thanks for watching this video. Goodbye.